Hello, everyone, and welcome to Cities Skylines. Dave here, starting out a new series, City Skylines, City Builder. So let's jump in, start a new game. Okay, so we have Green Plains, River Run, Black Woods, the Islands, Shady Strands, Two Rivers, Sandy Beach, Diamond Coast, and Lagoon Shore. Let's see. Sandy Beach. That looks kind of nice, doesn't it? So we got, let's see, oil resource, ore resource, farming resource, and a forestry resource. Who's got more of a farming? Islands kind of do, don't they? Blackwoods, River Run, Green Plains, and Lagoon Shore. Well, we'll try with the Lagoon Shore, and our city name is gonna be, I don't know, what's a good city name? We're gonna call it Discodale. There we go, Discodale. All right. So I've been watching a few playthroughs of City Skylines, and I've been seeing it on Steam for a while now, and been tinkering around in a city that I have, I guess you could say, like offline, and actually several cities, and I've been doing really terrible. I gotta be honest, but I feel like we could do something good today with this playthrough, hopefully. Alright, so we have a connection here. Do we have any other connections? No. Okay. Cool. Alright, so first thing that we want to do is build out a nice little area. Okay, so we have this little, I guess, lagoon. Yeah. And so we have the water flowing out that way. So maybe we can make like a outflow pipe over there and then have a water pump over here. Look at that, planning ahead already. Okay, so first thing that we want to do is build out a road. And what I want to do is, since these are one way coming in, one way going out, is I want to have like, I don't know, something like, we'll just do a little something like this. We'll create a road. Well, what I want to do is like have a one-way road coming up here, and like a little roundabout, and then the one way coming down. So we have one way coming in, one way going out. Keep traffic flowing. And then like off the roundabout have these little side roads that connect into our community. So let's do that. Let's make our little, I don't know, like a little neighborhood over here. So we'll have a road that comes in to the neighborhood like that, and then kind of curves down like so, and comes all the way around here. Maybe curves around like this, and then maybe back around like so, and then towards the beach a little bit. There we go. Come all the way around with it, and then I don't want to actually connect them up just yet, but I will. And right here. Okay. So we have this nice little space in here that we can create like a one-way streets or services in the neighborhood as needed. Okay. So this is a two-lane, one-way road. Okay. So this is going to come, we want to make this straight. So this is going to come up like this, and then this is going to come down like that. We're going to have an intersection, so that kind of curves around like this, like so. I can do it like that. Yep. There we go. Okay, and then we can have this two-way connect up like here. Okay, so fantastic. So we have this nice little stretch of the road here, and then we have a neighborhood over here. Great. Alright, so let's get in here with this big paintbrush and paint all this stuff up here. All this neighborhood. All green. We don't want to go too far towards the main road here. Not just yet. We'll paint this here green. And then we want to leave some of this open so that we can create roads connecting into the neighborhood here. Okay, so let's go ahead and increase time and get a wind turbine set up. Oh man, check this out. So we don't want to go too close. Alright, so we'll create one right on the edge here. And then we'll have another one set up right there. Perfect. And then what we want to do is, okay, water pump is 25, water tower is 35. Okay. So we'll have the water pump. Can I do this? Can I put it right here? Will that work? There we go. Fantastic. Okay, so now we need power set up, and we'll just connect power up there. And now we need pipes. Alright, so we'll draw pipe to the road here. Bam. Bam. And then, actually, not quite. There we go. Just try and go around the road a little bit. And there we go. And then through. Now we need a sewage outflow. So, it's out of city limits. We can get it right there, though. That'll be fine. And then we'll connect it up with pipe. And does it have power? No, it does not have power. Alright, so we'll run a power line across there. Okay. Fantastic. We are losing money like crazy. That's to be expected. Okay, so what we want to do is create some commercial along the road here. Like this. There we go. Leading straight into the neighborhood. And then we want to have a road that connects out of the neighborhood here to the little roundabout that we have there. So we're gonna just make another nice little stretch of road out here, connecting it to the roundabout. And then we want to have a one-way road that's sort of like an express road leading out, so that way if they want to come in and just, you know, go somewhere else, they can. Alright, so they need water and power. So can we, yeah, we can stretch it. Okay, perfect. And then water, we can just run across the road here. Wonderful. And we'll just keep running it up like this. There we go. And we'll connect it up. There we go. And that'll be okay for now. Alright, so we have a demand for industry. Before we get there, though, what I want to do is create a one-way road from here to here. And then another one-way from here. Actually, I think that'll be okay. Yeah. And so what we'll do is we'll create have more residency there. Alright, so now what we want to do is create our industrial sector. Okay. So we have traffic flowing in, and they're going to come around like this. So they can come down here and they can get into the neighborhood here. And then we have traffic coming out of the neighborhood. And what we're going to do is we're going to have houses here as well. And then we're going to have commercial up along here to about right there. And then we'll actually even paint this here, like so. And we can have houses here, and here, and here, and here. And there we go. Perfect. Okay. So now we want to have some industrial. Okay. So what we can do is this comes all the way around like this. We can have a one-way leading out from here into our industrial sector. That kind of does the same thing. There we go. Okay. So we have this big roundabout in here. And get our straight road here. Connect it up like this. That way they can just cut through. And so what they're going to do is they're going to come down here, and this is all going to be industrial. So let me get out the big brush here and paint this whole thing industrial. There we go. It's going to have a lot of industry in here, which is good. How much do we want actually? Probably want a good amount. Yeah. So I have all this industry in here. Fantastic. Alright, that'll be good. Okay. So now what we want to do is connect it up with power. So we'll run a cable over here. Ooh, that's expensive, but it's needed. And then we'll run some pipes over there as well. Alright, so we'll try to get kind of underneath the roads as best as we can. Like so. Very inefficiently. So come here with it, then here with it, and then here with it. There we go. Okay. Alright, how is our water doing? Okay, how's our power doing? Good. Now that we have the industrial sector coming up, we might want to look at getting another wind turbine. But for now, I think we're okay. Alright, so now what we want to do is actually connect up this with the industrial sector, like sort of like an expressway, so that the people who are going to work don't have to necessarily come around here. They can just hop on and get to work like that. So we'll create a two-way road from here, like so. And we want the nice little free-form road. We're going to come up with it. I don't want to curve it that much. There we are. And we'll just sort of run it along. What we'll do is, well, I don't want too many intersections. We'll just sort of stretch it up like this, and then have it kind of curve in like that. Alright, and then what we can do is we can have some one-way in and out. So we'll have a one-way connecting here, and then we'll have another one-way connecting here. Great. And let's dezone this for now, and then we'll rezone it as commercial all along here. Great. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll create more residency all along here up to there, and let's dezone this sector just for now. Yeah. And we're gonna have a nice sort of commercial sector all along here. You know, I think that'll be good. That'll look nice. I missed some parts over here for some reason, and there we are. Okay. I can put in like a little corner shop there. And okay. So we need some workers, which it's coming in due time. So let's get some more water going up here. And over here. Connect it up like that. And not quite. Here. And then there. Okay. We have this little space in the middle that's lacking, but not anymore. Fantastic. Alright, so we have power here, and that's connected up, so we can get the bulldozer and bulldoze that, because this is all connected up, and eventually, well, I say that, it might not exactly stretch all the way over there. I mean, it might. Who knows? Okay, how are we doing? Oh, look at that. A little hamlet. We have new services, garbage, healthcare, education, and these are the buildings that we can create. Fantastic. Good. Okay. So let's increase the time. Check our overlay of, let's see, where is traffic? So far, everything is okay. Of course, this is going to be probably the busiest piece here. Okay. So now we need to work out trash. Alright, so what I want to probably do is have a sector of trash for our neighborhood. So what we want to do is, see, that all that's going to be pollution. So maybe like up here somewhere. That way these guys can just run up here and dump it out. That might be kind of nice. So what we'll do is we'll create a road that kind of comes up like this. Like, maybe, I don't know, up here. And then we'll have a dirt road that just kind of leads off. Like that. And then we'll have our trash along here. Like that. And then we'll have another road that leads off of our industrial sector. Get the free form here. This will be a two-way. So it'll come down here and then hook up to this like so. And then we'll have a trash landfill there. So that way the industry has their own sort of private landfill, I guess you could say. And then we have the residents have their own landfill. And we're running out of power. Alright, so create another wind turbine. Actually create two more. There we go. Fantastic. So how are we doing on power? Oh yeah, we're doing really well on power now. Okay, so our garbage trucks should be coming out. Maybe? Oh, where are they? Garbage. Oh, Worthy Village. Population of 900. Okay. So we have that. Can I actually see? No, okay. This was a two-way road, right? Upgrade. Two-way? This is two-way, right? Yeah. Let's upgrade the dirt road to two-way. Yeah, maybe that was the problem. Shouldn't have been, but okay. Let's try that. Let's try that. Let's get our trash brigade. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so maybe that was the problem. I don't know. How are we doing for water and sewage? We're doing really well. They're coming around. Let me tilt this a little bit. Alright. Doing good on power. Doing well on power. Okay. Fantastic. New services. Okay, so we have healthcare, we have fire department, we have a police department, and we have an education. Oh man, oh man. Okay, so we have a medical clinic, which creates no pollution or noise pollution. So what we would do for the medical clinic is probably put it smack dab in the middle here. So what I want to do is create a 2-lane road from sort of the middle of the neighborhood here and straight to the clinic. Alright, so we have the medical clinic right here. Boom. Perfect. And we're going to have the fire department right next door. Bam. Perfect. Okay. So, we have those two services. Uh-oh. Building is burnt down. Can we get rid of it? Yes, we can. Perfect. Okay. School. We will get to a school in the next episode. So, guys, if you like this so far and you haven't completely ripped out your eyeballs because of my newbiness, leave a like, comment below, let me know how I can improve and do better for the next episode. And next time we come in, we'll do a police station, a school, and we'll build out the city a little bit more, create another neighborhood somewhere, maybe zone some of these areas as neighborhood, and get cracking on coming down here, expanding a little bit, you know? Maybe going towards the coast a little bit, building out something a little bit more fancy. Who knows? Who knows? You're gonna have to let me know. Until next time, bye!